Hello youtubesters once again, and welcome back to another game of FTL with me, BlueAnkylo. In our last series, we played through with the Kestrel Type B and we were successful, which was pretty awesome, I have to admit. And I forgot to show it, but we actually got a pretty significant high score. Almost 5,000 points, which far higher than my other scores, so I thought that was pretty good. So anyway, a new game, let's get going. Still having a great time with this thing, so let's try a different kind of ship. I figure the Kestrel is a pretty standard type ship. You generally get sort of standardized weapons and a good variety of crew, and the layout of the ship is pretty decent, I find. So I'm going to try one of the different kinds. I mean, they're all quite unique as far as I'm concerned, but we're going to go, I believe, with the Zoltan cruiser, which was the one that gave us such a hard time in that first episode. And we have a choice between a Type A and a Type B. Let's see, how do I want to do this? Type B, they're very similar. They both start with that cool Zoltan shield that protects you early on. This one gives you a couple ion guns and a pike beam. This one gives you a halberd beam and a missile launcher. I'm really not a fan of those missile launchers. It's like the worst missile launcher there is. 1 damage for 1 power. Ugh, horrible. Although the halberd beam is awesome. Super awesome, in fact. I think we'll go for the Type B. I'll continue going with the slightly odd ones. This one has a sort of strange layout. It's not bad, actually. I mean, I forgot to show you. You can actually see what the ship looks like, but the venting is fairly central compared to the first one, which is... I found this one rather difficult, actually, because the engines are so far away from the vent. This one, it's couple spaces. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I'm not that much of an expert to know what's better. So anyway, we've got a new ship. Let's get it going here. What are we going to call this one? I guess we're using the green guys. So let's go GreenMobile. Yeah, I know. Real creative there, BlueAnkylo. And seeing as all of our crew are Zoltan, it's kind of interesting. I guess we don't have any blues on our team this time. It's going to be Captain... Oops, wait a second. What am I doing here? Captain Green. I'll have to come up with some better names one of these days. And, what do we call this one? We'll go with Lady Green as well. Gotta have the lady. I don't think you can change... Yeah, there's actually no sprites for female or male this time. And, Green, and get her better... how about Sergeant Glowy? Sergeant... No, that's too many letters. We'll just go with Lieutenant Glowy. Because they do kind of glow as well, besides being green. So, you know, let's see how it goes. Yeah, normal again, no big deal. We'll see how we do. So, same story. I won't spend as much time messing around this play. We'll just try to get to the action a little bit quicker. Now, one of the interesting things for this ship is it actually does not start with a full shield system, so we need to get a fairly extensive input to get even our first tier of shields. So that is a little bit difficult, but we do get our special Zoltan shield to protect us from the first 5 damage. So hopefully that will balance out and we'll do okay. Definitely want to get that upgraded quickly though. So at the moment, shields will do nothing, so we might as well get someone in weapons and engineering, because we don't even have one normal shield. Alright, and we've got... I suppose I could show... I believe I can power everything there. 2 ion blasts, which isn't bad, and a pike beam, which is quite fun. It only does 1 damage per room, but we haven't used a beam weapon yet, so this should be fun to show off. So anyway, let's get to it. Like I said, less explaining this time. We'll just have some fun playing the game. So a couple Nibla in the middle I'd like to hit if I can, so let's just, you know, pick a spot and get to it. Alright. Forward scout of the rebel fleet. Trying to escape us. Well, hopefully we can catch them. We're going to set auto fire on again. Actually, this is horrible. A combat drone is not what we want, because it's going to take our shields down very quickly. And look, there goes our shields. Okay, we got their shields down, but oh, this is going bad again. Come on, guys. Okay, I got my pike beam ready. Now this thing has a pretty long range. And you can, basically it does 1 damage for every room it intersects, so you can actually get quite a lot of rooms hit on the same time. But for us, most important right now is going to be to get that drone off our back, as well as the engines disabled. So that's kind of my plan, to try to hit a few rooms. There we go. Alright, I think we're okay now. Ion Blast, keep those engines down, and the other one can try to keep the drone out. Hopefully they don't escape, because that would suck. We took a little bit of damage, and it could have gone really poorly because we have no shields, but there we go, there we go. Alright, good job. Breaks apart, we're still 1 step ahead, we get a bit of scrap. Alright, I think for the most part I'm going to save up for that shield improvement. That's the main thing we need early on, I think. So let's head maybe down and up or something. I'll get those nebula before too long. Oh, I should heal my guy, I forgot about that. Let's see. Pirate chasing a civilian. Yep, we're good guys again, no problem. Protect the civilian ship. Power your weapons and get to it. Alright. Again, we basically need to take those shields out for the pike beam to work. And I think with the cooldowns, it should be approximately 2 rounds of ion blast to 1 pike beam. So we actually might get a shot on something else. So we'll see how that goes. Yeah, they can get 1 more shot. Alright. And I like to try to make sure I hit as many as possible with this thing because it's so long. Try to aim it at important systems like shields and weapons, and I should be able to hit half the ship with this thing, just sort of nicely like that. Everything but the engines and the oxygen. That's great. And our super shield is protecting us from any damage, which is certainly helpful. So yeah, I think we're doing alright. And there we go, no more pirates. Good deal, good deal. And we get some scrap. And the civilians, they're a shipwright, so they're happy. Right on. 10 scrap and a Hermes missile, so we'll probably just end up selling that unless I really like it. 3 power for 3 damage. Yeah, we could use it if we turned a couple of the things off, but we only have 1 missile anyway, so why would we do that? Let's maybe 1 more than the nebula. I'd like to find a store right at 100, and maybe we'll get lucky. Another civilian ship. Alright, alright boys, let's save them. Uh-oh. Now this could be dangerous. This is another one of those energy bombers that gave us so much trouble last time. The improvement is that our ion blast will take their shields down quick. The bad thing is they got another one of these beams that's just going to cut through us like butter. Like absolute butter. Oh, come on guys. Thank you, I really needed that hit. Okay, we want to hit drones. Piloting. I think I can get all the way there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 damage if I hit them all. Beautiful. Alright. So we took a lot of damage on that first volley, but I think we're okay. We almost destroyed their ship in 1 hit. Ooh, this hurts. We really need shields. Maybe I should try to take their weapons out if I can. There we go, we got him, we got him. Whew. It's a little bit scary early on with this ship. Some scrap is nice from the blown up pirate. And repaired a bit of hull damage. Well, thank you guys, that's much appreciated. We need to do some repairing ourselves now. Our ship's taken a bit of damage, unfortunately. Probably should power up the med bay. Let's turn some stuff off. Get everyone healed up here. Alright, yeah, Lady Green, I believe, my engineer for now. Alright, just gotta keep a handle on where everyone goes. Or wait, did I put him in the wrong place? Yeah, wrong way. Lieutenant Glowy is our weapons man. And Lady Green is our engineer, I suppose. And Captain Green is our pilot. Perfect. Alright, let's continue on our adventure. A distress beacon. Well, we can't turn down a ship in distress, can we? Oh, I forgot to charge my weapons. Alright, they've got a distress beacon. Sorry to bother you. We're out of fuel and we can't get out of this barren sector. Well, sure. Here you go, buddy. 2 fuel. We can afford it. Thank you so much. We don't have much to offer. But have a look at the sectors scans we took. Well, that's an okay trade. 2 fuel for knowing where the stores are, and also where the dangers are. You can see suns, and if there's asteroids, we know about them. So that's handy. Let's get these weapons powered up, though. There we go. Alright. To the nebula. See what we can find in the nebula. Nothing. Static. Alright, that's a risk. Possible ship. So here we go. Pretty sure we'll run into something in this sector. Black Market's weapon trader. Yeah, buying weapons is interesting, but it's not going to happen. And we're in pretty good shape. I think we can take them out. Let's go. They don't have drones, so that was the real danger last time. Shields for the most part. That way my pike beam will get in there. And then try to take their weapons out a little bit next shot. Ugh, maybe. Alright. This is where timing becomes important. You gotta make sure you've got your beam firing when their shields are down, or else it will do absolutely nothing. So, it's kind of a trick to make sure you got everything on the right schedule, I guess, basically. Auto fire can be a little bit of a problem if you're not paying attention. Well, take everything we have, just don't kill us. Okay, another weapon. Thanks, guys. Now this time, the halberd beam actually might be a good upgrade. I don't know. This one, 2 power for 1 damage, but it hits all the way across the ship, like super long. The halberd beam is much shorter, but it will do 2 damage per room for 1 more power. And it will also pierce 1 level of shields. So if we can't quite get the shields down with the ion blast, the halberd beam would still do a little bit of damage. So that one might be an upgrade. If we could put 1 more power into weapons, switching to the halberd might be a good idea. We'll see how it goes. Do we want to go near a sun? I don't know. Kind of thinking hit this one, and then if we have enough money, I need 100 specifically, but here, and then store, and then up towards the exit, maybe hitting the distress if we have time. That's kind of what I'm thinking. What do you guys think? Think that's going to work? Big mistake. Upon completing your jump, you receive a message from a nearby ship. Greetings and welcome to our beacon. For a small fee, we can let you continue. No. Alright. Well, they got a lot of weapons. Alright, guys. Take them out. Ion blast. Our energy shield should hold for at least 1 volley, at least. Sure wish we had normal shields. Alright, good shots, good shots. Missiles holding. Teleporting bomb, didn't get through. Alright, oh, pipe beam, gotta get this going. So, main thing will be weapons, piloting, and shields and engines. Not bad. They would like to surrender. You have made your point. We are beaten. Well, 10 scrap is not enough, and I don't use missiles or drones, so suffer. Our shield can absorb it a little bit longer. Oh, I should have aimed at their weapons that time. That was a mistake. Come on, hold. Alright, we missed. Whew, or they missed, specifically. Good deal, good deal. Also, our beam weapon pretty much never misses, which is very handy. So, a nice haul, a nice haul. Alright, time to hit that store. Let's see, do we get lucky? Come on, store. Just a general outpost, so we send an away party. Okay. No shields. Shucks. Not quite what I was hoping for. I'm going to sell that Hermes, though, for sure. Maybe nothing else at the moment. There was another store in the sector, so I'm going to try to get to that one. I've got enough fuel and everything for now. I wouldn't mind drones, but shields are more important, I think. And I want to try to get to that store now then. So let's maybe hit this one and then get up. That should be enough time if we're quick. Still hoping someone sells... Or no, what am I doing? Wait a second, I'm being an idiot again. I don't need to go to a store to get shields. We have the shield system. Yes. If you had no shield system at all, you need to pay a bunch from one of those stores to get it. I've messed up. Never mind. I'll just pay for it after this battle. Alright, slave traders. We do not like slaver scum. That's me, BlueAnkylo, being silly again. I could have had my shields before this fight, anyway. Alright, both hit, took the shields down, not bad. Our shields are holding, or our super shield. Just wanted to make sure both of those hit before I shoot my beam. Now I'm gonna go this way, I think, because I want to take their shields out quick. If their shields come back online while your beam is going through them, it will stop damage, so that's kind of my idea. Would you like a slave? Well, yes, actually, we would. Thank you. And a repairman slave. An Engie, an Engie, Mr. Burko, thanks for joining us. I'll even get you some shields to power. Nah, there we go. So yeah, I didn't actually need to go to a store. Now, unfortunately... Actually, no, wait. Unfortunately, well... These Zoltan that give power to systems, well, there's no power that goes to piloting. So it's probably smarter to actually switch these guys around. And then I can actually power my shields up without taking my engines out. Does that make sense? You want their +1 power to actually go to something, not to nothing. There you go. Alright, let's continue on our merry way. I guess we don't really need that store anymore, but, oh well. Can't turn back time now. Let's see, a civilian ship under attack. Well, of course we'll help them. Alright, we should be in pretty good shape now with a normal shield and our super shield. Target their shields first with the ions. That's a triple blazer, though. Well, we'll be okay for now. Miss. Shish. And... okay, the shields are down for a second. Let's take as much out as I can. Again, I like to hit the shields first if I can, or at least fairly early on. Super shield's almost down. Yep. But luckily we had our normal shield to help protect us. There we go. Doing good, doing good. And Lieutenant Glowy is already becoming proficient at weapons. I approve, mister. Unfortunately, the only thing that does actual damage is that pike beam, so we do have to wait a while for that thing to charge up. And it's done. 17 more scrap. And a civilian ship, which gives us 10 more. Very nice, very nice. Let's throw a little bit into power so that we can turn our engines on a little bit higher. I forgot to check. Pike beam, charge time 16 seconds. So yeah, it is exactly twice as long as the ion blast. And the halberd beam is 17, so it's almost the same. So that's not a big distinguishing mark. So that's interesting. Alright, distress call. See if we can find some more scrap here. Another one stuck in an asteroid belt. We've seen this before. Their shields are down. Let's try to help them. We try our best, but a rock hits their key structures and it breaks apart in front of us. You salvage some and continue on. Alright, it's the best we could do. And I guess there's no time to hit the store. It's time to get out of here. You arrive at the long-range beacon, and there's an advanced rebel ship. Of course! Well, we're definitely going to try to get that storage cache, because, you know me, gotta get more stuff. And they have no shields this time, so they are in for a surprise. Ion Blast should take their weapons out very quickly. There we go. Might be smart to take their engines out just so they can't dodge, but let's get my laser. Unfortunately, I can only hit those systems. I can't hit anything extra, so they'll take a couple. Well, actually, they didn't have very much hull, so no big deal, no big deal. We're doing fine. Yeah, this Zoltan ship is pretty cool. That extra energy shield is pretty handy early on. I might end up selling it eventually, but for now, pretty sweet. 15 scrap from the ship, and nothing from the station. Oh well, can't win them all. Alright, folks, so I think we're going to avoid the Mantis sector. Our big weakness, our biggest weakness right now is boarding. We have no door control, and the weakest, practically weakest crew you could imagine. So Mantis could be trouble. We don't want to see any Mantis. So we'll stick with the Nebula for now, although I promise not to do Nebula the entire route this time. Alright guys, so thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed episode 1 of our new game, whatever you call it. I think we're up to 7 or 8 or something now, but point is, we're on the new one. So anyway, have a great day.